Yo, Xylie.
Yo, what happened?
All right. So at the end of the show, after it ended, this is what Keem and Salvo are claiming: is he got up, he's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm getting tired of bringing the show down. I don't want to bring the show down. It's over. I'm not doing this anymore. I quit. And Keem was like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. He's like, nah, it's over. I'm done. And I think he goes to the door and he's just like, I think he tells Salvo fuck off or something, and then slams the door. That's what they're saying.
Is it at the end of the Keemstar show?
No, it didn't happen on air.
Oh. Who's saying that, though?
Salvo and Keem.
I don't know if I believe it. I won't believe it until I hear from Chris himself.
Yeah, no, it could be a bit.
Yeah. Just like it was, we're going to have a new host, this, that, and the other, etc., etc. I won't believe it until I hear it from Chris himself.
Yeah.
Just another story said I feel like they're lying about how Chris quit, to be honest. No, I mean, if Chris quit, I believe he would quit that way. Who's live? I'm live, Paige. What? Hold on. Let me get back into my account. I had to switch counts.
I knew you were listening to them, that space. I knew it. I was like, man, she's been playing music for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, I wasn't listening to that space.
Oh, okay.
I just jumped on to jump on and chill out with people. Oh, who am I talking to? This is Matt. This is Matt Pitt. Oh, well, since you're in here, I might as well. Okay. There we go. I need to know if Chris really quit. Have you messaged Chris?
I did. He hasn't messaged me back.
Yeah, I know. It's God. What? Oh, yeah, it's God. God is in here with me. Today, God is a male. No, I mean, with how he did it, like, they always have to be the victim when it comes to someone not taking their crap or being over it. No, I feel you. I'm gonna tell you right now, my tweet rings true. I'd be damned if I'd put up with that shit live on air. I wouldn't do it. Mm-mm.
Really? I think, I don't know. I just think it comes with the territory.
Mm-mm. No, I think they take it too far. I really do believe.
That's
I
just
mean,
kind of how
it got
Keem
to
is.
the point. Listen, when Salvo even acts like it's going too far, you know it's going too far.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's Keem's personality. That's what you get when you work for Keem, is that.
And that's why I would never work with Queen Keem. I'd be damned.
I mean, I'd take that salary. I get yelled at. I mean, shit, fuck it. I mean, I do shop on the point for free, you know. So
yeah, but does Tommy treat you like Keem does?
No, but Tommy has lost it once or twice on other co-hosts before.
Okay, I can understand losing it once or twice. I mean, human beings are human beings. I get that, okay? You're going to lose it. You're going to come out of pocket every once in a while.
Yeah.
No one's perfect. But does he treat his team members like Keem is treating Chris?
No, I don't. Not on. No. But I mean, we don't know what Keem is doing off camera, right? I mean, he could, like, you were there. What was Keem like with Chris off stream?
He is very. If he doesn't do it himself, it doesn't get right.
Yeah.
He doesn't. And I understand that personality because I'm the same way. Hence the reason why I work by myself.
Right.
You know. Tommy seems like he would be a good boss. I mean, Tommy would be blunt, but I don't see him, like, doing all that. It just seems a little bit extreme. I think this is a bit. I don't think Chris quit. I'm just waiting on Chris to message me back. I'm about to call his ass, for real, for real.
It was a really weird show.
And Keem was in a bad mood. Keem was in a bad mood.
Yeah.
Raw by Jane 199, justice for Chris. Thank you, Jane. Police emotes in the chat for Chris. I need Chris to message me back.
Well, he's probably driving home right now.
Brantley, did Chris really quit? Give me the truth. And nothing but the truth. So help you God. Did Chris really quit? Because I'm trying to get a hold of Chris. Yeah, he said that my stream distract Chris, which is funny because I don't ask Chris to come on my streams.
I think what I don't know how Chris prepares the shows, but he needs to start, I don't know, organizing his docket a little better. Probably maybe set up like a private Discord with just him in there and just kind of like get the docket organized.
I agree with you, and I think Chris needs help. And I know, I remember Keem saying that Salvo's supposed to help him with the dockets.
I mean, yeah. You know, maybe like a Keemstar show news team or something.
Listen, if Chris wanted help, listen, I don't work a job, okay? I am home all goddamn day. If Chris wants help, Chris can start a Discord just for his dockets and shit like that, and I can help him.
Yeah.
I've told him multiple times, I can help you. I am a stay-at-home wife. I have no kids. It's not like I'm chasing after toddlers and shit, okay? I can help him. And if he wants to help, I'll be glad to help him. There's nothing wrong with people helping you. It doesn't mean you're weak, you know? But at the same time, you got to understand what Keem wants, you know?
Yeah.
All right, Brantley said, hold on, Brantley said it up here, and oh, God. Okay,
I got it.
Chris is crying, so the boys went to the bar. He quit to Keem is talking to him. So they're at the bar together?
Wait, what? Chris is crying, so the boys went to
Keem
the
is
bar.
trying to get Pescator to train him, but he still quit.
That's why Keem wanted to talk to Pescator.
See, I thought he was trying to get Pescator to talk to him to basically talk to Chris and let Chris know what Keem expects.
Look, Pescator has a bad reputation, but everything I've ever heard about Pescator is he was good at that job.
Right.
That's
really?
all. Like that's all. Yeah, that's what I've been told is he was really good at what he did.
Well, I'd be damned. I wouldn't have put up with that shit live. Nope. And you can call it a mommy stream all you want. I don't give a fuck.
I think this is a mixture of stuff. I think while this was going on, Chris was having some sort of private issue that I do not want to go into. But that was happening while this was happening. And I think those two mixed together and the stress from that kind of turned into just, he probably just had a rough day at the office.
Yeah. And Keem literally was in a bad mood in the beginning of that.
No, yeah, it started off kind of weird.
Yeah, it started off real weird. Keem's trying to play it off saying, no, I've been happy this whole show. No, the fuck you haven't. Even Salvo said you were in a bad mood.
Yeah.
It just seems like even their part, they put it on Chris. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how it feels to me. Keem, you were in a bad mood. You made that show kind of weird because of your bad mood. Okay, it happens. It happens to the best of us. I've done live streams where I was in a shitty mood and it was weird. Okay, I get it. It happens. We're all human. But he put that on Chris. I feel like he put that on Chris too. Just saying.
Raw by Jane says also, why hire just one person to run a show? H3 has a whole team for a reason. I think H3 is making way more money on their podcast. I think there's a building process, right?
Yeah.
If Keem starts taking in money the way H3 is taking in money, he'd probably hire a couple more people.
But see, Brantley says he was in a bad mood. Yeah, he was in a bad mood, and I feel like he put that on Chris too. Chris dealing with personal because he did say it. He did say what was happening. And Lord have mercy. Listen, I'll help Chris. I have no problem. But I think Chris does need help with the docket. I do. From what I know, from what has come out of Keem's mouth, last time when he fussed at Salvo's supposed to help Chris with the docket. Is Salvo helping him?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
Good question. Obviously not when it's Chris getting they're getting Chris on the docket, and Chris needs to ask for help, and he needs to take help when people ask him. I've asked him, dude, do you need help? Do you need any help? Do you need any help? I've asked him a bunch of times. Yo, I can help you. Yes, exactly. Someone can help him remotely, and I think he does need help.
Oh shit!
And I've offered my help.
Oh my god!
Oh god!
Hey!
Oh my god!
Ooh. So I FaceTime Keem and asked him if like how I could do this, and he showed me.
Okay.
Because I wanted to be on here, but like so I feel so bad for Chris, but like Dan also was just like, I don't know what was going on. It was off at first, and then it was good. We started having a really, really good time.
Mm-hmm.
And then Chris, I don't know. I think he just had too much. Like he was just over it.
I think he was going through something personal in the back end too.
Oh yeah. It had to be something deep. Like I was trying to defend him, and I was like, "Yo, you like we see something in you. Like keep trying. Like keep learning. You don't need to stop just because somebody's saying something. I know it's online and I know it's on live, so everyone sees it right then and there. But like, just calm down. Just take a breather. It's okay. It's content, but it's okay. Like, it's all right."
I can imagine though it kind of gets old after a while being content.
Could you, Brantley? Can you walk me through what happened after the stream goes off? What does Chris do?
So I was cleaning up, and he was like, I'm done. I'm over it. I'm so sick of this. And I was like, I get it. I understand. Just breathe. And then he goes upstairs, and while I'm going upstairs, I go up a little bit later because I'm still cleaning. He's like telling them, I can't do this. This is like too much. Like I try my hardest, and my best isn't too good for you. Like it's not enough. And I'm like, oh my God, he's really doing this. And then Dan was like, or Keem was like,
I think Xylie looked at chat.
What was his name?
Pescator.
What's his name again?
Pescator.
Yeah, Pescator. He said Pescator said that he would help you and train you so that you get it underneath your belt. And he was like, I'll consider it, and then closes the door. I'm like, no, like just chill. Like we could have gave up on you before. Like just chill. It's okay. It's okay to fuck up and you get criticized. I fuck up all the time and I get criticized.
Yeah.
You don't have to quit.
Mm.
I don't know. It's a lot, bro. It's so much, and it was all real. It was all real. All of it. Every single bit of it was real.
Are you opping me right now, Brantley?
What does that mean?
That means that you're telling us this to hype us up that, oh my God, Chris quit, and then come to find out he didn't.
No, I swear to God. Like, I mean, I feel like Chris doesn't mean it. I really do, because of the way that he said it. He was like, I'll consider it. Why would you say that?
Raw by Jane,
if he is going to come back.
Raw by Jane, thank you for the $4.99. But we don't want that to happen because I think Brantley and Keem are actually really good together, to be honest. She's good for him and he's good for her. And, you know, I think that's a different thing. But she says, we love you and you're so funny. Raw by Jane loves you.
Oh, I love you.
Yeah, she said something else as well. But.
Yeah. I'm not reading that part.
It's okay. Anyways. But no, I'm so serious. Like, he was in a bad mood before because of something that happened earlier, but like before all that. But he was, I don't know. He didn't work out. He wasn't eating healthy today, and it just didn't work out for him. And he was just in a grumpy mood. We were kind of hungover from the next day, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of like all escalated, and it really shouldn't have. And then I just feel like Chris just had enough of all of it, because every podcast we're bashing on him basically.
Yeah.
So it's not healthy.
And that's true. Mikey Perk does have a good point. The time change has really screwed people up too. You have the time change too. Like, I've been off ever since the time change. That has fucked me up. That time change really screwed me up.
For real. It'll be 1 p.m. and I think it's like 5.
Parking Tigers. Okay, Parking Tiger says, Chris is an employee, though. You need to keep your composure and learn to manage your boss's ego. Okay, true, but I'm going to tell you now. I had a boss try that once with me. Once. I don't put up with that shit in real life, and I'm certainly not going to put up with that shit on the internet.
Period.
I don't care if you're a burger slinger or working on cars like I did. No. Okay, so drama alert. I can't hear because I'm at the bar, but whatever is being said about me negatively is slander.
It is not.
Wow.
You were bad. You were a bad boy.
You were a bad boy, and that was by your girlfriend. Just saying.
And he said I was being annoying and interrupting too much, but really I was just being the simple-minded, just right in the middle person where you just need to just I'm okay.
Oh,
I'm just
do me
being
a
the nice
favor.
one.
Do me a favor. You see the stream, right?
I was in it.
No. You see the stream, right? Mute the
this one, yeah.
mute the YouTube stream. Cuz I can hear what I'm saying coming back. There you go. Yeah, mute the stream and you're good. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I can hear what I'm saying like 30 seconds after I say it. What are we saying here? There you go. Go Well says true. Oh, no, you didn't mute it. There you go. Go Well says true, Keem, too much slander. Yeah, right. Okay. Dude, every job has a tough boss. Nope, not necessarily. There's a difference between a tough boss and one that goes a little bit too far.
I just don't think he's gone too far. Like, gone too far is like screaming like for the top of your lungs, like throwing shit around, just fucking shaking shit. I just don't think he's gone too far. I just think this is, typical Keemstar working for Keemstar.
And it might be a typical working for Keemstar, and that's cool. I mean, if that's how he is, that's how he is. I personally wouldn't put up with it. I wouldn't. Bosses wouldn't talk to me like that when I was in the IRL working. I'd be damned if I let somebody talk to me like that in front of thousands of fucking strangers, let alone talk to me like that in front of my coworkers. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Cuss at me all you want in private, pull me off to the side. I get it. All right.
Yeah.
I have been cussed out by the best bosses I ever had. They have cussed me out because I fucked up royally. But in front of thousands of strangers?
No, I get it. Yeah.
Or in front of my coworkers? Yeah.
The echo was my phone. I was streaming your live on my phone.
Oh my God.
Turned up. I'm still streaming it though, so you got some views.
Oh my God. Wait, are you live right
I got
now?
you, girl. No.
Oh, here's Nicholas DeOrio. Hey, what's up, Nick?
Oh my God, I don't think I've ever talked to him.
Oh, wait, this is Brantley on Keem's account?
Yeah.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Brantley, this
Nice
is
to meet
Nick.
you.
Nick, this is Brantley.
Heard a lot about you.
Oh, that might be good or bad, depending.
Both.
Are we live?
Yes, we're
Yes.
live.
Oh, okay. Hello, chat. Hello, everybody.
We're talking about how Chris quit the Keem show tonight.
I haven't caught all the way up. I watched a lot of it, and then I was zooming across looking for, did it happen on camera?
It did. It happened off
Yeah.
camera.
No,
Towards
it
the
happened.
end.
It happened. Did it happen at the end of it?
No, it happened off.
Parts.
Okay,
Well,
Brantley, tell Nick how he did it. I'm gonna get me a drink.
So he went off. He went off on Keem and Salvo and everyone. He was like respect to you, but I can't just do this anymore. And he was being real. And then whenever we get off camera, he's saying I can't do this to me while I'm cleaning up. And then he goes up there and he's going off and he's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I have a lot of respect for you guys, but I don't want to do this. And then Keem says, what's his name? What's his name?
Oh, Josh.
That
Josh
dude?
Pescator. Yeah, that's the
that
guy who
dude.
wanted to sexually assault
Keem
me.
said that he could help Chris with the being a promoter or whatever it's called, a producer, and he can go through all.
Wait,
the...
Keem was gonna hire Pescator back?
Yeah, I mean
Oh
guess.
my
I
god!
didn't hear the word hire, so I don't want to say that.
Because
But
Pescator
he said
stole
that
a YouTube channel from Keemstar,
Yep.
tried to rebrand it, bring on he bought play buttons for a bunch of YouTubers to make a competing network.
Well, I mean, I can't speak on any of this, so I don't
He
know.
tried to dox me, threatened to rape me at VidCon.
Yep. He was
and then
gonna
left the
Okay,
internet.
Oh wait, and then he threatened Nick that he was going to burn his mother's house down, build it back up, burn it down, build it back up, and burn it down again. Yep.
Well, the last part, I'm sorry, but the last part, he says, I'll consider it, and then closes the door. So we don't know if he really, really quit, because I think it's just more of like he really wants his feelings heard, and he wants to like be wanted in the show. He kind of just feels like he's not really like wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the main thing that he really wants, is to be like told that he's like, we want him and we want him here.
Yeah, look, it's a high stress environment, 100%. Like,
Right, and all of it was just off.
And the whole show was off because Keem swears he wasn't in a bad mood, but
it looked like at 9 minutes, like he was just fucking livid, like he wanted to kill Chris.
Yeah.
Exactly. So he was in a bad mood. It got to the point that even Salvo thought it was going too far on Chris, because you saw Salvo was trying to hold back and not get on Chris. Even Salvo thought it was going too far. Now, if Salvo thinks it's going too far, it's probably too far.
I mean, yeah. But you know,
I think
it's
Xylie
good though, because
looked at
like
Chad on
people
that one.
kind of they want to see like the real shit that happens. Like, this is real. Like, this is what happened. Like, we all got in an argument fucking 5 times in that podcast for no real reason.
For real.
But we did, and it was fucking real. I swear on everything that I love, it was real. And I don't understand why, but it just happened. Everyone was just on edge. I didn't get it, but I did as much as I could, and it was annoying apparently. But
Leah, thank you for the $9.99. Leah something says Keem should hire Smaggle to replace Chris.
Ooh,
Girl, don't say ooh. No.
That's interesting.
He probably would yell at Smaggle.
That would be funny though.
Smaggle cuss his ass out. That's what would happen.
That would be funny though. What do you mean? You don't want to see Keem get cussed out on live? That would be funny.
Well, here's the thing. Just because Chris leaves, it doesn't mean the show has to be over.
No.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
No, I think that Salvo and Keem can, if they can't find somebody right away, they could definitely like do it themselves while they're still streaming. I know that
I
they
think
can.
Xylie
it's
looked at Chad
more
on that
difficult that way.
Thank you for the $4.99 Raw by Jane. I don't know. The whole vibe was off, like, from the beginning of that show.
No, yeah, no. It really was. It really was. I was not fucking with it. I kept trying to, like, be like, okay, you guys, let's get back on topic. Like, let's stop being annoying. Stop being mad.
So he was in a bad... So
though.
basically, Keem was in a bad mood before the show started.
He was, but he got in a good mood,
Mm-hmm.
and then it went back to bad whenever, quotation marks, Chris would fuck up. I mean, I don't know, because I can't really see the screen, but Chris would fuck up, and then that would put Keem in a bad mood again, and then it'll just go back up, and we're good again, and then whenever Chris went off, we were in a good mood. We really were.
Right.
And then Chris went off, and that really fucked with us. It really did. I was like, just, Chris, calm down. We're good. Like, what are you talking about? We're straight.
I can't get a hold of Chris, by the way, if this is Keemstar.
Chris probably just went home and went to bed, to be honest. Maybe he's just frustrated. He probably doesn't want to talk to anybody.
Probably not.
Hello?
Hey,
what up,
what's
buddy?
Chris quit the show.
I know.
I heard.
I actually know before you told me this time. Did I do good?
He was pretty distraught when he left, and he's not responding to text messages or calls.
I know he's not. I've been trying to call him and text him.
You know, it's nice to see you concerned.
Well, I am that he's not like talking to someone, you know?
Yeah.
If
Well, he hasn't
nobody
reached
can get
out
a
to
hold of
me.
him. I don't fucking know.
Why were you in such a bad mood in the beginning of your show tonight?
I don't know, just like they kept asking. I was totally fine, but I was just like a little low energy, and they kept asking me if I'm okay, and that just fucking drives me insane, and then that puts me in a bad mood, like before the show even started.
Keemstar.
Yeah.
Don't you think you went a little too far tonight?
I mean, I'm like 2 months into this show.
No,
It's
I
like-
get it. I understand you being upset. Okay, listen. The being upset part, I absolutely understand and I get you on. All right? I get the being upset part. But don't you think you go too far a little bit while you're live? I mean, even Salvo was getting over it. And Salvo is the biggest troll out there.
Well, I mean, look, Chris gets real sensitive and stuff, but it's like if my show's going to be fucked up because nobody can hear a clip, right? Because nobody took 2 seconds to realize the volume on the fucking clip that's being played is low, and there's no way to make it louder on a stream. So you have to actually download it, throw it in editing software, make the volume louder. Like when stuff like that's still happening this far in, like it's just weird. Like why are we pulling up a tweet and watching a tweet? Why aren't we downloading the video and have the video? Like there's so many like stuff, like, you know.
I think Chris does need help. Okay, let me ask you something, because I've heard you say it on your show publicly. Does Salvo help him with the docket like he's supposed to?
No, Salvo's fucking up. Salvo's supposed to help him with the docket.
Well,
I've been
then
saying
how
it for
come
3
you don't
weeks
get
in a
okay,
row.
all right. So when you get mad at Chris about the docket, how come you're not yelling at Salvo about the docket too then?
I do. I
Not
have
on
been.
stream, you don't.
I have been. Because I actually did say on stream tonight, I go, Chris, you like Salvo, you're supposed to help him with that docket. Or Salvo, you're supposed to help Chris with the docket. I don't know. It's just
Listen,
it's just a pain in the ass.
I don't mind. Listen, I am a stay-at-home wife. I have no toddlers that I'm chasing behind. I have no kids. I can help Chris. I don't mind help. Okay, I've offered it. I will help. I can help Chris. If he decides to stay, I will help him.
He's putting together a docket like he would do on his stream.
Okay,
all right?
I get it.
And no offense
You want Keemstar
no offense to Tipster, Tommy C, whoever,
I don't know you.
right?
Me too, because you said my name a shitload tonight on the fucking stream.
No offense to all these people, but I'm not doing a stream. I'm doing a show.
I get what you're saying. It's formatted way differently, and I get that. Okay, I will help him, and I've told him I will help him. Now I'm going to force my help. You tell him to let me help him.
Okay, so let me explain one thing. This is like one thing that happened tonight that like pushed me over the edge, right? Where I just can't keep my cool anymore. I'm talking about a story, and I'm saying one part of the story, right? Now, the next part is a separate video, right? And when I'm done with my little monologue, the second video is not queued up. What I'm looking at is like a video that I already covered a while ago. Like it's not queued up. I'm not looking at the second part. Like there's no organization or anything.
All right.
And so then I manually have to, now monologue's done. I explained like to everyone what happened in this section of the story. Now we're moving on to the second thing that happens with the story. And I have to stop the storytelling experience to the viewer and say, Chris, pull up the second one.
Now here's my other
Now
question.
we all wait. Now we all wait. No, Xylie, no, you're going to go through the fucking pain that I go through. You're not going to talk. You're going to listen to this long pause. Then Chris has to go through the docket and he scrolls all the way around because he loses track of where he's at, right? You hear this pain? You hear this pain? You want to talk right now. You want to talk right now. You
should have a copy of that docket too
Xylie,
to know what's
you
going
can't
in
talk
order.
Until Chris, you can't talk until Chris finds this clip, all right?
Right.
So he's looking, he's scrolling, then he finds the clip. Then he pulls it up. Then he loads, right? And then it's set to autoplay or whatever. So then he rewinds it back, and then he hits play. Okay, now That's how long it took Chris to find the clip. Now, Xylie, you can talk.
Okay, great. Awesome. Do you ask for a copy of that docket so you know what you're talking about next, etc.?
What do you mean, ask for a copy?
As in, you should have a copy of that docket so you know by looking at it what is up next. I'm not saying that he doesn't need to have things queued up. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, do you have a copy of that docket?
I, in my head, know the full story already. I don't need the docket.
Do you go over the docket beforehand, like a rehearsal?
No, not a rehearsal. He'll tell me what's in the docket and what he's covering. So I already know the order of every single story, like in my head. Like I know these stories. I pay attention to what's going on, right? So I already know what's next, and then Chris won't have that clip ready until I manually say, pull this up.
Is it possible? Is it possible that you're skipping around the docket that Chris has and not going in order? I'm only asking because I don't know. I'm not there.
No, I know the order. Chris will take all the pieces of a story and not have them in chronological order. And then he'll skip around on his docket all over the fucking place. Or sometimes we'll start talking about something and we'll be off of his order and he won't say, whoa, 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 whoa. First this happened, right? Like he won't take control of the show.
So, so just on that part, what I suggest is everybody have a copy of that docket so you know exactly what's going on next. And he should have things in order of that docket. I do agree with you on that. And I'm not arguing that.
And I rarely get to have a conversation about something. Like I don't get to have a conversation with Salvo, like what we think about that and da-da-da-da. It's always like screaming bursts, and then Brantley's like, I love French fries or some shit. And it's like, bro, it's just like insane.
All right, well, I'm going to tell you what I told Chris last night. If it was my show, I would have fired him.
It's just...
Me too.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem. Chris is fucking up, but now Chris is part of the show.
I agree with Paige Christie. She goes, y'all aren't having team meetings? Y'all absolutely should be having meetings. What? You paying these motherfuckers
Paige
for what?
Christie, Paige Christie, we have a team meeting every day. Every day.
Well, then obviously y'all aren't like collaborating on what's supposed to be happening.
No, we are. That's the thing. We are. We actually are.
Why don't you send Chris to me and I'll tell him how to work with you? I'm dead serious.
You're gonna train him?
Yep.
That's what Brantley said you were trying to get Pescator to train.
Yeah, somebody told me that about Pescator.
Wait, are you telling me that you're gonna send Chris down to fucking AAA?
Yeah.
No.
Come to sharpen the point.
No, listen, Pescator, listen, everyone has their own issues with Pescator. I do too. He stole a fucking YouTube channel from me, right?
But he tried to steal my anal virginity from me.
But,
He did!
but Pescator knows how to organize a story.
Yeah.
He really is. He's really good. I gotta admit, when I work with him, he's
really
awesome.
He's excellent at this.
It seems
And so
He's great at
I
shaking
asked
down those fucking guys who can't speak English.
So during the show, I asked Pescator if he would like train Chris, and he said yeah. So I was trying to surprise Chris and be like, guess what? You have a new trainer, Pescator, and it was going to be a positive thing, but Pescator didn't get on, and like at the end of the show, I went upstairs because I just need to get away from everyone and like calm down and drink alcohol and shit, which I did, and then.
Thank you, Peter Popeye.
Chris comes up. He goes, I got all the respect in the world for you guys, but I'm quitting the show. And I'm like, well, no, I'm having Pescator train you moving forward. He goes, no. And I'm like, I go, listen, Chris, just calm down. We'll talk tomorrow.
Did he split because you guys got in one blowout, one fight?
I mean,
it is
No,
it's
like every show.
It's every show,
right.
Tommy. It's every
Here's
show.
the thing. Like, yes, I'm hard, and yes, I'm like fucking screaming and everything, right? But like, Chris is fucking up. But also, I feel bad now because I know how hard Chris is on himself.
And
right?
like Paige Christie says, not live, dude. I can understand cussing him out and getting on him about fucking up, but in front of thousands of people?
Bro, that comes with the territory.
Nah, fuck
the...
that. Because I'm gonna tell you what, bosses IRL didn't talk to me like that. I don't give a fuck.
Not your boss is not an entertainer. Like you're doing.
And that's fine because if I would have been IRL with Keemstar, that shit wouldn't have happened. No, you're not.
Let me defend myself. Let me defend myself. All right. If my content is going to, and my content is drama and is entertainment. If my content is going to be ruined because like my partners are fucking up the thing, then I will replace that fuck up with fighting with them, calling them out. You know what I mean? Bitching to them.
And I get that.
That'll be the content.
But you were constantly getting on Chris about the docket when Salvo's supposed to be helping him with the docket, but yet you don't get on Salvo about the fucking docket.
Well, I am on Salvo. I did call him out. Salvo should be helping him with the docket, to be honest.
Listen, can we please send Chris to train with Tommy instead of Pescator?
Why not Pescator? Pescator is probably a little more equipped for it than I am.
Pescator will teach him character.
Pescator is like, this is how you steal his YouTube channel.
No, the only thing I could tell Chris is just how to deal with Keem.
Wait, actually, does Chris have the login to the Keemstar show? Maybe you should take that away before he gets like with Pescator.
I think Xylie looked at chat.
Dude, imagine if Pescator gets away with 2 of your channels.
Thank you, Jane. I appreciate it. Listen, all I know is this. Yes, he has a lot of respect for you, Keem. And I don't give a fuck what y'all call it. And y'all call me the mommy channel.
You gotta exploit the fuck out of that, okay?
Y'all call me the mommy channel and Xylie's momming him and Xylie streams. And y'all said my name more tonight than when I was fucking there, okay? But he does look up to you, Keem. He does.
I know he does. But here's the thing. When the docket isn't like good, and it's like, well, what is Chris doing? Like, this is a full-time job. He's hired
what is Salvo doing? He's not helping him with the docket.
But this is Chris's job, all right?
But it's Salvo's job too.
Okay, I get it. It's everyone's fault but Chris's. I get it.
No, I'm saying it's Chris's fault too. No. I'm saying I get you being upset. I'm not.
That's
saying
why you get called the mommy. That's why you get called the mommy.
What I'm saying is give out the shit equally.
Yeah, I could, equally, no, it doesn't work that way. I gotta be honest with you, Keem. He's like, I know how he's going to work, and I don't necessarily agree with this. He expects stuff to be fucking done. He gives the command, and you gotta execute. If you don't know how to execute, you have to give training, all right? You also have to be able to put up with being yelled at. I didn't see, in fairness to Chris, I didn't see the severity of the whole thing, or how awful he was, or if I would have quit in that situation too. But you know, you would have quit. All right.
No, I would not have quit. I would not have quit. It was not that bad.
You would not. So he's got to get, if he wants to be in the Keemstar, he's got to toughen up.
Yeah.
He's got to learn to work with Clean, and he has to get ahead of something.
Here's a prime. Can I give an example of something that happened tonight? Okay. Right off the bat, Chris's camera freezes. Right. So I wait like the whole show, and then I'm like, I want to, because I was running a test in my head. I was like, let's see what Chris does to fix the camera. Right.
Okay.
He doesn't try to fix the camera at all. No, so I wait 3 hours later towards the end of the show, and I go, I'm gonna fix the camera. So I unplug it, plug it back in. It's still frozen, right? Then I go into the OBS, deactivate, reactivate. Camera's fixed like that.
And it's fixed. It's filled with fucking 3,000 cat videos. That's why it wasn't working.
No, but it's just
saying, like, God.
It's just saying, like, at no point did Chris like try to fix his camra. He just didn't.
Let me have a hard time. Look, I want to have a private conversation with
Keem, does Tommy not know the Halloween story?
No, what happened? Do
you want to tell that, Keem?
And then, yeah, I'll tell that story.
It's a treat.
So, we're about to go, and we're going to a haunted house, and we're going to film a Halloween vlog. It's a Halloween special for the Keemstar show. And so, before we go, you know, I have all this like camera equipment, like all different types of stuff over the years. I've got 6,000 camera, all this weird shit, right? And I don't know how to run it because it's like professional, like really good stuff. And Chris didn't look up any YouTube tutorials to self-teach himself. So we settled on like using iPhones the night before. We're like, we'll just use an iPhone or whatever, and we'll use an external mic. So I have these wireless mics. Chris is like trying to figure out how to use those. He gets them working fine. He brings his own camera and he says, look, I'm just gonna bring my own camera because these wireless mics, like things could go wrong. Okay, that's fine. I go, how's your camera quality? And he goes, oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. Trust me, it's good. It's all good. I'm like, okay, how much battery life do you have on that camera? He goes, 2 hours. I'm like, that's fine. That's all we need. What's the SD card looking like? He pulls it out. It's 256 gigs. I'm like, perfect. I'm like, you deleted all the stuff on there? He goes, yep, I reformatted it. I'm like, oh, awesome. All right. So I have 256 gigs on an SD card and I got 2 hours to film with. Nothing can go wrong here. All right. He gets the camera. We go there. Right off the bat on the intro, he pulls out the plug to the fucking microphone. So it's just, there's no audio. All right. Right off the bat. That's the first thing that happens. And I don't even know that happened until I'm editing the video, by the way. All right. So we're filming, we're recording all this shit, right? 10 minutes goes by and he goes, the SD card's filled. I'm like, wait, that's impossible. And he goes, yeah, the SD card's filled. I'm like, no, it's 250 gig SD card. That's fucking impossible, right?
Yeah.
And so
did you get it on Wish.com? Like, what the fuck?
And instead of Chris reviewing the footage on the camera, nope, pulls out the iPhones and we start recording with iPhones, right? And so I don't know, like maybe it's too cold that night, the battery's fucking up, or there's a glitch in the. I have no idea how this SD card could be filled. That just seems fucking impossible, right? So we go and film the rest with iPhones, and we don't really get too much good footage because we got iPhones and we're limited to what you could do with that. We get home and I'm fucking frustrated, like I'm pissed, right? But I'm like, whatever, let's see what this footage looks like that's on the SD card. We pop it in, and guess what? The SD card is fucking 250 gigs filled with cat videos.
Oh,
yeah.
People with porn collections not that big. You know how?
So it's not like it's.
I like me some cat videos. Nick can attest to that.
It's Chris's home footage of him recording cats, right?
Oh, that's so funny.
So I lose my shit. Like like when you guys say training. Like, what more training can I do?
No, he needs army training is what he needs. He's got to treat his fucking equipment like a weapon and stuff. Like, he's got to get in a different mentality. And I think
my camera, there are many like it, but this one is mine. Without me, my camera is nothing.
Exactly. No, I agree with Tommy on that.
Nick, this stuff, I know it sounds stupid, and you're right. It kind of works. It works to organize things. Like,
Story's not done. Story's not done. So then. He has some weird person trying to edit it. And by the way, Chris and Salvo both think I can't edit, right? They see me on Drama Alert, so they're in their mind, they're like, "Oh, he lives in LA and he has a whole." They don't understand that I edit my own videos, right?
You had to. You did for years.
So they go and send all the footage to they send the footage to an editor, right? The editor does a horrible job. But in the process of sending the footage to the editor, all right, Chris realizes that half the fucking videos don't work and that he unplugged the mic. So he tries to quit. He goes, oh, I can't do this anymore. I quit. I go, no, fuck you. You're not quitting. Send me the fucking footage. I get the footage. And that's when I find out that he unplugged the fucking mic and most of the footage can't be fucking salvaged, right? I go and take all the footage and edit the fucking video myself. And my video is like worlds better. Both Chris and Salvo agree with this. And they're not saying that because they're like, you know, they work for me. They both agree that my edit is like way better than their editor that they fucking found to put it together.
Yeah.
And so that's just kind of like what you're dealing with. Like before this show that happened tonight, I literally said to Chris, I go, hey, look, make sure you have that H3 Elon story. That's a big story that has to be in the docket. He goes, oh, 100%. As we're doing the show, I'm like, there's one more thing on H3. He's like, nope, we covered it all. And he's going through the doc and he's looking at the H3 stuff and we're looking at all of it and we covered it all. Then towards the end of the show, I realized we never covered the Elon fucking bit. And so it's just like one of these things, like you're literally telling him do this and then it just doesn't get. I don't know, dude. I think
he needs help. I think he needs help, and I don't mind helping him as far as
send him to therapy.
Like well, I can't help with the therapy part.
Yeah, I get it. I'm being a dick and I'm publicly embarrassing him and I'm out of line, but it's like it's not for nothing.
I don't think your
just because I'm a dick.
I don't think your anger is out of line. I don't think your anger is out of line at all. I get the anger. I do get the, you're fucking up. I get that. It's just how you're going about doing it. I just don't agree with. But I think Chris, because I even picked up on some shit that Chris fucked up and going, God damn, Chris, if you just had this, it would have been easier. If you just did this, it would. And I was actually, at the end of the show, I was going to message Chris going, listen, me and you need to get in a call. And I was going to tell him, listen, you need help. I can tell by this show,
it sounds like Chris
help.
needs a little bit of a thicker skin. All right.
He does.
And he's got to sit, and he's got to, like, you got to do stuff like, like I swear to God, the way I would handle this, because this is the only way I know how to do anything. So you all can laugh at me as much as you want. Like even when like I go out, I count how many batteries I have. Like you have to like organize it sort of in a military type fashion, which I could teach him. And I could teach him to get fucking thicker skin.
Bring me the alcohol.
If you can deal with Keemstar, you can deal with anybody. And then when the Keemstar show breaks up, as it inevitably will, he can go on and do something else. But he's got to get tough a little bit.
I think a lot of what Chris's problem is he gets in his own head because he wants to do so well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, he's got to stop that.
Yes, I agree.
He's got to focus. He's got to focus and treat the thing. I don't think there should be if he's doing some of the Keemstar show. All right, I don't think there should be any equipment that he uses personally. It's got to be separate from the Keemstar show if possible. I don't know what the money situation is. Would you be able to, if he needs a certain piece of equipment, would you be willing to pay for it? I mean, he's not rich.
Okay, so when you say that, it's like, dude, there's everything you could possibly need.
He already has everything.
Just everything.
Yeah,
like
Keem's dumped a
everything you
shitload
could
of money
possibly
into
need.
the show.
Yeah.
I'm just asking. I wasn't like saying he was cheaper, and he is.
I will say,
if Chris said, look, dude, I need this $1,000 pencil in order to perform my show, he'd have $1,000 pencil.
I will say, having seen everything behind the scenes, yes, Keemstar has put in a lot of money into that show just by the equipment alone that I've seen for myself.
You need to go to SFTP.
As much as I'm talking shit about Chris, at the same time, it's like now he's part of the show. You know what I mean?
You want to keep him? It sounds like you really want to keep him.
I do want to keep him.
Have you told him that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me
He's
have
tried
him.
to quit. This is like the 6th time he's tried to quit.
He's got to get tough then. Come on. He's going to piss away an opportunity like this.
The bit of Keem yelling at Chris is actually a really fun part of the show. So he needs to understand that that's going to be a part
of the bit. Yeah. I mean, you could take it too far.
Here's the thing. Now, it's not just because I've done it publicly. Now, everybody bullies Chris, right? Everybody's bullying Chris, all right?
Well, he's got to get tough.
I think that's getting to him. Because it's now the fans are bullying him. You know what I mean? And so now it's like, now he's getting so much shit that he's fucking up even more.
Yeah, he's getting nervous.
Here's the thing, though. I swear to God, 2 shows ago, Chris, perfect, literally perfect, and it was a time when there was no news, there was nothing going on. All right, so you know what Chris did? He went on TikTok. He found these funny bits. We're all joking. We're like, we didn't know the docket. Chris just threw it together, right? And dude, it was awesome. He knocked it out of the fucking park. But it's like, if Chris tries to cover drama stuff, what Chris doesn't know is that I already know everything. It's in my head. Yeah. You know what I mean? I know everything. But
he's got to keep it organized.
So if it's not right, the Chris did the perfect show when it was just random shit where I didn't know. But when I know how it's supposed to go, when I know the layout, when I know that there's huge missing parts of the show. I mean, what separates Drama Alert than any other, person out there is like, bro, I got the story. I got the real story. I got the inside stuff. I fucking know that this tweet happened. I know that it's knowledge. I have more knowledge than your average commentary person coming up saying blah blah blah. So this happened. I don't know how they feel, motherfucker. I know how that person felt because I
know how you work. I know exactly because when we were on Baited, you would tell me all the stuff that was going on behind the scenes and this, that, and the other thing. I know you're very connected.
And Chris has access to the Drama Alert News team. Like, he's in there with them. So he has every resource possible.
Does he know how to use the resource? Like this, everything sounds organizational to me.
All right, Chris
Does he know how to use
Chris
it?
is in the
It's
chat.
one thing to have the tool. It's another thing how to use the tool. You know what I mean?
Chris is in the chat saying Tommy speaking facts. Also at a shitty bar. Music is so bad. Holy shit.
Would he go to a bar?
He's drinking away his problems.
Anyway, he went to some hillbilly bar in fucking Buffalo.
Listen, Matt, was it you that came up with the idea about him possibly doing a Discord just for his dockets and stuff like that? Wasn't it you that came
organized?
up with that? Yes.
Just getting everything organized.
And
He's getting organized.
And I'm willing to help Chris with that. And I think he needs to have a talk with Uncle Tommy.
Wait, is there going to be a Salvo news team, a Chris news team, a Matt news team, a Tommy news team, an Oracle news
There's going
team?
to be a Chris news team, and Chris is going to get his fucking head together.
I know you guys all like Chris, all right?
I do.
So you got to take him under your wing and help him.
I want to help him, Keem, because I want him to succeed at this because I know how important it is to him.
How do I send you a bill, Keem?
No,
$13.50 an hour.
If you guys are all on the same news teams, whose news team gets precedence?
I don't have a news team.
I'm already paying Chris. Come on.
I don't care about getting paid. Fuck you.
Oh, he left.
I do.
You guys start talking about money and he dips.
I'll talk to Chris. No, we're kidding, Keem, you dipshit.
Well, he left. He's gone.
Well, he probably, I guarantee he thought that was real. I guarantee that was my fault. Sorry, Xylie. I'm sorry. I was totally busting balls trying to get laughs. I swear to God.
No, it's okay.
I swear to God, I was busting nuts.
Listen, I'd rather have you here than Keem anyway. Don't worry.
I honestly, I think me and Matt should sit him down, and Matt could go over some of the things that he does, and I think I could do the mental part, how to deal with Keem. I know what kind of boss he is, and what he expects, and what he expects. So I know how to tell. I think I do. I think I know how to tell Chris what to expect from himself.
We kind of have like a residual training from Pescator, right? Because then Pescator trained Doc. Doc trained me.
I gave Piscator like $100-$200, and then he sat there. He did give Doc some. We never really ended up using a lot of it, but it was really good. He did
kind of.
Yeah, he helped Doc a little. Doc did his own. Dude, Doc
did a good tutorial. It's like, all right, this is how you find Nick's mom's address.
Yes.
No, I don't have a problem helping Chris. I mean, I don't need to get paid. He's my buddy, and I know he wants to do well, and I'll help
but
him.
I also worry about everybody helping him to make it even worse. You know what I mean?
Xylie, if you were signing his paychecks, you'd be the best boss in the world.
I think I should talk to him.
I can tell you now, if I was signing his paychecks, I would have been like Keem too, but I would have been like Keem behind the scenes.
This is the issue, right? He takes a long way around. So when he fucks up, he's tried to spend 2 minutes arguing with Keemstar about the situation.
Yeah,
just finding the.
He's like, so he's doing Baba Booey then. He's being Baba Booey.
Yeah,
he can't do that if he doesn't want to get yelled at. And then I think he's just got to accept being abused. Be honest with you.
He's gonna be Baba Booey. Like that's.
He has his choice he wants to make. If he wants to fit this role, sure. I don't think everyone should be subjected to this type of behavior if they don't want to be, but it's clear he does want to be. So he has to, or at least has to figure it out for himself.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe I should bring him on one of my shows and yell at him the whole time.
Oh my God, Tommy.
Yeah, see, I cannot defend fucking. I can't go against Keemstar in this situation because of Tommy. Like it's just not consistent.
No, Matt, wait a minute. No, bullshit.
No, but the thing is, Tommy doesn't fucking yell at Vault every show. All right, that was like an isolated incident.
Yeah,
that's every fucking. What you did with Vault is every episode of fucking Keemstar.
Wait a minute. Before Nick and Tommy even came in here, Matt, I asked you, does Tommy do that in front of everybody? Like that every single show?
It's very rare.
Exactly, it's very rare.
All right.
But it's like a part of their show, so it's like if everybody's in it and it's in jest, it's very good content. If fucking feelings are getting hurt, then things need to be addressed.
Well, here's the thing about Vault too. I usually have it under control when I yell at Matt on screen or something like that. I lost control, and you never want to lose control live.
Yeah,
but the thing is, if you're going to work with Keem, you have to accept the fact that he loses control.
Yeah.
You know, and I really think I can help him. I got to be honest with you. This is not an insult, Xylie. I think you're talking about making it easy for you. You are mothering him a little bit. So, just let me talk to him. And I think if too many people are talking Yeah, I think too many. I think you should support him the way you're supporting him. But
Yeah.
let me and Matt sit him down. Matt will do the organizational part. I'll do the mental part.
I think that would be actually better than me talking to him. I think
Okay.
you two
Super.
should
Super.
absolutely
Yeah,
should
super.
do that.
And then and I know you guys are tight and continue to do that. And we'll see if we can help him the best we can. I'll do it, and I'll do it for free, Keem. It's too funny.
I think that would be the best, because especially since you've worked.
First of all,
with
the
him.
big sign here is Keem doesn't want to fire him.
Yeah.
But if he keeps doing this, he's going to want to fire him, and I would too. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I get that part.
Here's another thing too. Here's the difference between some of my guys and Keem's guys. I would tolerate a lot less if I was paying these guys, especially the money that he was getting. Right. So I would be in people's asses, a lot more. I even told these guys, if for some reason the show blew up and I was pulling a couple $100,000 a show, that's never gonna happen. But there'd probably be some people let go.
And that's the thing that people are mixing up with me. They think I'm saying Keemstar shouldn't be upset with him. Keemstar shouldn't be cussing him out. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, because I would have done the same thing.
Keem, this is what you could do to make it easier for everybody. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I'm not saying don't be mad at him. I'm not even saying don't cuss his ass out. No, cuss his ass out, because I know I would. But I wouldn't do it live on the show and make it weird for everybody. It literally got to the point where Salvo was even getting over it.
Yeah, but it's Keemstar. He's going to have to tolerate that.
I know.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it, but,
it's not bad. But I think he's a man. He's got to cowboy up a little bit, but then get more organized. He's got to treat his equipment like a weapon, man. He's got to... or look at things ahead of time. Run tests during the day, and stuff like that. With I know exactly what Keem is talking about when he's talking about the Twitter videos. They're not that loud, so you got to download them, and make them louder.
Right.
Every time.
Either that, or use a volume booster that you can get for free as an add-on.
Yeah. For Twitter, I know you can do it for YouTube, but not Twitter.
You can do it for Twitter. I have one that works on Twitter too.
Well, those tools are that he's got. And the other thing is, he has to make the effort to find the tools. Yeah.
I mean, if you're using Google, you can use that add-on. I use it for Twitter all the time.
Okay, send me that, will you?
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, I'm gonna use the Google volume booster or the Twitter volume booster.
Yeah, I use it for YouTube. I use it for anything that I'm on Google. It even works on the videos on Reddit.
Okay. All right, there we go.
When he was doing that video on Reddit tonight, I'm like, dude, get a fucking volume booster. What are you doing? That way you don't have to worry about downloading or whatever.
We can try that too. But he's also got to test it somehow. He's got to do tests on his own time.
But I also think...
Is he working any other job than Keem?
He quit his job for the show.
Yeah, he needs to get his shit together and he's got to be a little more professional, because this is all he does all day. This is the way I see it.
Bro, he got the reason why I kind of not giving him a hard time, but I'm very more defending Keemstar is he got lucky. He was in Buffalo. Being in Buffalo is what got him that job. And he had a connection with Salvo, and he was at the right place, right time. So he's got to take advantage of that situation.
Yeah. Let me talk. I think I could do this without beating up on him, and also be hard and fair.
You know how to do that, and I think you would be the perfect person to do that.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll just make something happen this weekend or something.
Wait, why are we watching the stream?
I'm playing Spider-Man.
Oh dear God, Nick.
Hey, just throw Chris my way, and I mean he can get in touch with me, and I'll split. So all the best, everybody.
Yeah. I think that's a really good thing. Bye, Tommy. And yeah, Chris, you can call in if you want. You're always welcome. Even though they told you're not allowed to call into my show anymore. And Matt, I think you would be perfect to show him how to be organized.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. I mean, but his job is more extensive than mine. He's got a lot more to do, and he has to fuck with OBS, and he has a lot of things going on. So I can understand why he gets stressed out for sure.
Yeah.
But if you stay organized, that helps you out way more.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Keem.
Hey, Keem.
Hi, Keem.
How you doing, buddy?
Or is this Brantley? Is it Keem or Brantley? I can't tell.
Hey, Salvo.
Hey, it's
Brantley.
Brantley.
Hey, girl. Hey.
let's get Chris in this shit, because I want to get his input. I want to know what's going on. Let's get him in here.
He's at a bar right now. I don't think he can answer.
We know damn good and well he ain't at no bar, because we don't offer it, and he said no, we were fine, and then he was like, It was just, I don't know, it's just all over the place. Why don't he want to just get in here? He could go on the damn chat, but he can't.
Well, he knows
he can hear what's going on in the chat.
He's welcome to come in here. He knows that. He has the permission to come right into on air. He absolutely.
Chris, you know that I'm on your side most of the time, so just go ahead and get in here, because we need to liven this up. Ain't nobody want to see no Spider-Man bullshit.
Well,
I don't know what you ain't even doing no mission.
Okay, not
What's
even
the
gonna
mission?
lie.
Beat the game already.
Brantley, not gonna lie, I actually was enthralled that he had Sonic running around. Not gonna lie.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
okay,
gonna go back to Sonic.
okay, but what's the mission? He ain't doing nothing but flying around.
I'm a gamer, Brantley. This shit, I love this shit.
No, even Keem and Salvo were like, what the fuck is he doing? He ain't even doing a mission.
But you act like I care what Keem
I'm looking
and
for
Salvo
crime. See, there's crime right here. I'm gonna go kick their ass.
We need it.
There's
I mean,
a
I get it.
break-in.
I get it, but baby, we need something that's going. We need something. Because you got Salvo going to sleep, and we don't need Salvo going to sleep.
What? No, Salvo going to sleep is absolutely okay. What?
But he keeps Keem live.
I know, but Salvo's in my chat telling Chris he's fired.
Yeah, but that's
no, Chris ain't fired.
I know that. I know that, Brantley. I know that.
Chris
I know
is
what
just
he's
ignoring it in the chat, and I'm like, Chris, oh no.
I know. I think Chris should come in here and talk about it. But if he doesn't want
vent,
to,
and I know he will. No, I know he will.
I think he's sus. He vented.
He'll be drunk up, but I know he'll talk.
I hope he talks to Tommy, and I hope he talks to you.
Yeah, we can figure something out. I mean, I think he's doing an all right job. He's just gotta get better when he's like trying to figure something out, or he can't fix a problem. He's just gotta figure out a way to get through it and not get frustrated.
Yeah. Plus, I think he was going through some other shit.
Looked at chat.
Yeah.
Me and you know what we're talking about, and I think that actually didn't help either.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think I think that added on to the stress of dealing with the Keemstar shit. But if that's the case, he should be more transparent with Keem and Salvo after the show is aired and be like, yo, I was going through some shit.
Chris saying, nah, Matt, it's my bag. You and Tommy are good peeps. Chris, I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to be very honest with you. Take the fucking help, because you need it.
Dude, I'll just do it right now. Fuck it. Make a Discord server with just you in it, right? Only you in the Discord server. Then you have text channels, right? You label one text channel docket. Okay, then whatever information is going on the Keemstar show, say it's Ethan Klein, right? All right, we got some Ethan Klein information. You take that text channel, you add another one, and you say Ethan Klein. So you get everything you need from Ethan Klein. And then you say you get everything you need for Nikocado Avocado. Get everything you need for, let's see, who's another person? Name another person for me.
Nikita Dragon.
Nikita Dragon. Just a bunch of lists of people, all right? Then you go through each list and you get it in order. And then you put it in the docket. So you can take all the Ethan Klein stuff for that day, you put it in the docket, labeled, everything you need. Then you go to Nikita Dragon, everything you need, all underneath docket. So now you have it all in order. And if you say you have a downloaded video that you want to use, label, insert like in between the links, be like download a video, and then label it whatever you save the downloaded video as. So then you have everything you want to go through on that docket. And all you got to do is go down from each link to each link, and make sure when you timestamp the videos that you right click and you timestamp it, and you have the exact timestamp where shit goes down. That way you don't have to go through the shit of like Keemstar, like, all right, what's going on here? Why is it taking so long? Why is this going so slow? So you got every single timestamp you need, all in order, all underneath docket. And then when you're done, you just you can either A, delete it all, or B, just make some like little slash points or diagonals or whatever and move on to the next one. And that's all you got to do.
Yep.
That'd be funny if he didn't hear any of that.
He probably isn't, because he's at the bar, unless that's actually not him. I don't know. It could
Well,
also be not him too.
He was modded.
I've had one of those two get on his account while he was modded. You know how many times I've had to demod Chris and hide him in chat because it was them on his account?
It's him. 4,000 subscribers.
No. I'm talking about them getting on his account.
Oh, really? They can get on his account?
Yes, because he didn't sign off on the computer over there. I have seen them doing it. I've had to demod Chris, and I've had to hide him in chat. While he was on live, they were on his account in my chat while he was in here.
I don't know. I feel like they be saying weirder stuff.
No, I agree. Yeah. Drunk at bar, LMFAO, talking hard. What, Chris? Chris, you need to go home.